One day I was doing a one-to-one with a patient, extremely assaulted patient, and we're sitting there watching TV. Said he wanted to go to bed, so we're all right. Shut off the TV, followed behind him. He's walking to his room, and all of a sudden, we're walking down the stairs. As once I got to the bottom of the stairs, he just swung around and punched me right in the eye. I started bleeding from a couple of cuts from the punch that he did. Got rushed to the emergency room in St. Peter. Went to HCMC in Minneapolis in ambulance. There discovered I had a blowout fracture of my orbital bone. Had to have 17 stitches. I was lucky that I didn't lose my eyesight. The anxiety that creates going into work every day, it's going in like, am I going to walk out the same condition that I walked in? Because you're just constantly in fear that you're just going to get assaulted and maybe get seriously injured or, heaven forbid, possibly die. After I was out for a month and a half or so, once I got back to work, I got pulled into my supervisor's office. Asked me if I still wanted to work there on the same unit that I got hurt on. I'm like, yeah, I can work there. He's like, well, most supervisor would call you or wouldn't let you on here because of your liability. I'm like, well, what do you mean I'm a liability? And he's like, well, in case something happened on the unit and you would go after the patient that did that to you. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not going to do that, I assure you. I had worked at the Admissions and Crisis Care unit for 4 years. First 2 years when we had the tools to deal with people, I never got assaulted. After they took all those tools away, within 2 years I got assaulted 6 times. When we had mobile restraints, the rates of injuries were way down. Since they removed them, every year since we removed them, the rates of injuries have gone up and up and up. I think last year we had over 100 incidents where people were hurt and had to go to the hospital. The one piece of advice I would give to the Department of Human Services is to give us back the tools that we had to properly deal with these people to keep us and the other patients safe.